So just 2 days to go until election day, and on election night I'll be hosting RNZ's televised election night program from this studio right here in Auckland. Jane Patterson and Mihi Narangi Forbes will be with me in the studio. We'll have reporters with all the major party HQs throughout the country and camera crews. You'll be able to watch all of this on Face TV, which is Sky D3, Freeview 50, online in about 200 million different ways. Guyon Espiner will be across town at a state-of-the-art studio at the University of Auckland, where he will be unpicking the results and trying to work out what the hell is happening, Guyon, with a panel of experts. Who will you have with us with you there on the night?
Well, that's right, John. I'll be here at the University of Auckland studio. I'm calling it the Situation Room. This is where we're going to crunch the numbers. We're going to have all the analysis, and it won't just be me. There'll be a panel of experts here. I'll run through them for you because there's a few of them. Bryce Edwards, the political scientist, a name that will be well known to many listeners and viewers. Maria Barge and Bridget Morton will also be with us. Also, former ministers and MPs, Clayton Cosgrove, Russell Norman, Tau Henare. He'll be paying special attention to those Māori electorates, which could be crucial on the night. And Stephen Mills, the pollster for the Labour Party and the UMR outfit. So he will be with us. And when they're not here on air, we'll be having them working hard. We'll be pushing them. We'll have them crunching the numbers and have them working on their contacts and networks and getting information from the field too. So we should have it pretty much all covered. I'm doing a flash camera change here. You might be able to see who.
Oh yes, state of the art, RNZ.
It's going to be pretty exciting. You see that? Multiple cameras, eh? How's that?
It's fantastic. And also
we haven't got holograms, John, but we will have graphics.
Yeah, we will have the Electoral Commission's graphics, right, which we are converting to RNZ graphics. You, Guyon, are going to be crunching the numbers as they come in, and because there's been so much advance voting, they'll come in very early on the night. So that's going to be absolutely fascinating. Do you have a sense of how it's going, or is it just too tight to call?
You know, I think this one is really, really close and really, really hard to call. You see that in the volatility of the polls. You know, one poll is saying National's well ahead, the other polls are saying Labour's well ahead. It feels a bit like 2005 when you get that real close volatility, people sort of swinging in the wind quite a bit. So I think it is really, really close and too close to call at this stage. You're right about the early voting. Something approaching 50% is the forecast for voting before the election, and those votes are going to be able to be counted from 9 a.m. on election day. So come 7 o'clock, and I know, John, we're on air just before 7, so you know, it won't be one of those times where you're waiting and waiting and waiting for any real news of substance. I think that you are going to get a fairly good indication quite quickly. So my advice to listeners and viewers will be join us early and stick with us.
Guyon, I really look forward to working with you. I think it's going to be a fantastic night. Guyon Espiner, who is going to be crunching the numbers, doing the analysis and working with that expert panel, RNZ, from 5 to 7 on Saturday night.